Folks, I think it's time for another fishing video. In this fishing video, we're going to take the micro spin, the micro light, or whatever you want to call it, with this little bitsy minnow. It seems to be doing good about this time of the year. We're also going to take this medium action rod with a worm rig on it. And I've been getting some requests. People have been saying, why don't I use something else? Use a bait caster. Well, I've got a bait caster this time. This is an Abu Garcia 6500 CL3 reel. And it's on a Bass Pro Power Plus graphite reinforced rod, which is 5 foot 6 inches and actions medium. Very good setup. Very, 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 very nice setup right there, no matter what kind of bait you have on it. But what I have on it today is a shallow runner. Okay, looks like a baby bass, and it's just a shallow runner, and this works well in salt and fresh water. Let's go see what we can do with all these 3 fishing rigs and Blue Cup. Okay, we got that done. Let's get in the boat. First of all, let's get our gear settled in the boat. I call it a boat, but it's really just a canoe. It's about 5:30, folks. This is April the 18th or the 16th or somewhere around, I don't know, it's April something. The giraffe was just born Saturday, okay, and today's Monday, so that ought to tell you what today is. If you know when that giraffe was born, how many people watched that damn giraffe for 3 weeks? I did, on and off. Gee, I know my mother did. She slowed down our whole freaking network watching that damn live giraffe. I told her, I said, look, you know, it's going to be recorded. Once it's born, you can go back and watch it after that. You ain't got to sit here and eat up our bandwidth. But she liked to watch it, so I let her watch it. I mean, it ain't a matter of me letting her do anything. She's going to do what she wants. So, that being said, she watched the giraffe for 3 weeks. And then I had to tell her it was giving birth because she wasn't even watching when the doggone thing went into labor. So I had to call her and tell her, look, come on, hurry up, get in here. The giraffe's about to drop a damn load. All right, first thing you do, folks, take flip-flops off. I'm gonna keep them with me in the boat this time. Instead of like just throw them up on there, I'm gonna keep them in the boat with me in case I get down to the other end and I gotta take a leak and run into the woods or something. I'll have something on my feet, something to wear on my feet. So I got a little bit of wind coming out of the south. I've got an anchor with me just in case I need to anchor at some point, but this is just gonna be bullshitting and fishing. Don't really know what I'm gonna catch. Yes, I do. Why am I even lying? I know what I'm gonna catch. I just don't know how many or what quality I'm gonna catch. Of what I'm gonna catch brim, bluegill, or whatever. I'm gonna catch bluegill, shell cracker maybe, possibly a stump knocker, and I'm gonna catch bass. If I catch anything. But you never really know, because in this pond I have caught an Oscar, an eel, a carp. I've caught many different things in here before. The weirdest thing I caught was the Oscar, and it was a pretty big one. I'll put a link to that video right up here in the corner, and you can go and check that out. Weird that I caught an Oscar in here. I should never have caught that. It should have never been in here. You know, people are taking things out of their fish tanks and putting them in places where they're not supposed to be. So anyway, let's forget about the rant. Let's go fishing and have a good time. Let's catch some fish, and let's drink some whiskey and bullshit a little bit. Got a hit, folks, and it just seems to be a little one. Comes straight at me. And he lets go right there. What the hell? I got a fresh, sharp hook on, and I did what y'all said. I filed the hook. I guess I'm not setting the hook hard enough. So let's start setting the damn hook a little harder. Let's try this again. Got one, folks. Let's set the hook right this time. All right. Finally. Actually, I didn't set the hook right because it's a little deep in his throat. So, what do you do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? First of all, we'll zoom in for you. Oh, he's bleeding. Damn it, man. Hate that when that happens. We'll get the hook out and let him go. All right, folks. That wasn't too bad. Let's let him go. I think he'll be fine. That blood's going to drive that damn alligator crazy, though. He's going to be looking all over the place, trying to figure out where the heck is it. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking all over trying to figure out where the heck is it. Don't want to wash your hands off for too long out here. A little alligator snapped your finger. Folks, I'm having a difficult time with the sun. Trying to get y'all some shade. Let's take a blue cup after we drink. You know what happens after we catch a fish. Now here comes a damn airplane. I'll be back. We'll catch another one. I'm just going to roll the camera on this one because I think I'm in a good spot. Probably not, but you never know. It's a little shallow area over there where a lot of little fish like to hang out. Oh, and I'm seeing bubbles. Must be a turtle over there. Folks, our spring down here really didn't last very long. It went from spring to summer really pretty quick because we've had temperatures in the mid 80s, almost into the 90s. And yeah, there's been some sweaty days already, and it's only April. Nope. I just don't seem to be too hungry yet. I'm gonna drag it right past a log. See if I can. Oh yeah, I got a little activity out of him that time. Nope, I didn't. Damn. Must have been a little one. That's all they all are. They're all little ones. Too many people, like a friend of mine said, too many people fish in these lakes lately, and they're keeping the fish, so we're not left with much. Let's try it again, same spot. Come on. Nope, he's not gonna hit it a second time. Oh well. Alright, I got one. A little one. Damn, he jumped off just as well. As small as he was. Damn. The line's a little twisted. Just like me. Yeah. Let's try it again. Folks, the reason I'm only using the worm back here right now is because it's very shallow and there's a whole lot of shit in the water. And it's a whole lot of crap. Both of those other lures or rigs that I have 2 treble hooks on them, and there's no way that I could throw that out and retrieve it here without bringing in a whole bunch of salad. So, not using it back in here. I'll use it when I get out there where I can use it. If I get back out there to use it. Got one. He's hooked. Yeah. He's hooked deep again. Man, what the hell is the deal with these deep hooks? And he's bleeding too. Man. Catching these damn baby fish, man. They are swallowing. They're swallowing it just as soon as they get it. I gotta start keeping my line a little tighter. Yep. You ain't gonna like this. Way too small. I'll be right back. Folks, that sun's going down quick. I ain't got no watch or no clock. I don't even own a watch. But I don't know what time it is. But I've only had enough time to leave from my house and go just back around there. I figure I've been out here about a half an hour. And the sun was up there, and now it's already freaking almost gone. So I'm gonna have to step it up a little bit to work my way around and see what I can do. I'm still working this worm back here in the muck. I'm fixing to get out of the muck though and get into some better water where I can use these other lures. But you know, I don't know. It seems like they like the worms. This lake, they like the worms. And y'all in the comments try to tell me what to use, you know, what kind of bait to use and all that crap. Well, this pond, I've lived here for a long time, and I know what the fish want. I know what they bite, and I've tried lots of different things, so it just don't make no sense for me to fish with bait that I know ain't gonna work. You know, just don't make no sense. It's just like freaking drinking non-alcoholic beer. Okay, I'm in a place now where I think I can throw this shallow runner without getting caught on a whole bunch of growth. So let's try this. Let me aim y'all in that direction, which way I'm casting. I haven't casted this in a long time, so let's see. Oh, right in a tree. That's okay, it fell out. Perfect. Let's see if anything bites it. Probably shouldn't be throwing this around trees. What the hell was that? I was caught my rod behind me, folks, and I got a little backlash. There's a foul. Now the wind's blowing me. Okay, this fishing trip's going downhill, I can tell. Oh boy. Get back around. Get your other rod out of the way before you cast. Let's see what happens. Love using this bait caster. I wouldn't really even call this a bait caster. It's just another reel to me. I've been using it for so many years. These Abu Garcias are just the best. So smooth. They cast so far and so wonderful. As long as you don't hook your other rod behind you, you'll be fine. And I don't use the anti-backlash magnet thing or whatever that is. I got it all the way off. I've got my drag set about right. I just use my thumb. When I cast that joker, I use my thumb to slow down the reel so it doesn't get a backlash. That's how good I am with it. I could put it in a 5-gallon bucket. I could probably put this lure in a 5-gallon bucket. If there's a 5-gallon bucket over there, I could probably hit it with that lure. There's a little shallow spot, so we're going back to the worm. Let's go back to the worm. That wind's gonna blow me around. Screw this wind. So folks, while I'm just sitting here fishing, I want to talk to you a little bit about one of the last videos I put up about the mother of all bombs. Well, it went stupid crazy as soon as I put it up. It got nearly 2,000 views instantly, and it was monetized with advertisements, and YouTube cut my advertisements off and said it was not advertiser friendly. So now I've disputed it and I've got it under review for monetization or advertisements or whatever, so I can so I can make money off of the work that I did. Once they make their decision, I'll release it to the public again, but for right now it's private. No, it's not private, it's unlisted. You can still see it if you have the link. If you were ever given the link to see it, then you can still watch it. But it's not making me no money, and it's oh yeah. I'm getting behind a log, folks. Pull him over that log. That's a nice fish. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. A lot better than the last ones. Got some salad with him. Let's zoom in on him. Caught him in the top of the lip. There's a nice 1.5 pounds. I'd say he's 1.5 pounds. Feels like about 2, maybe 2. Close to 2. What do y'all think? Put your comments down below. Figure out how big he is compared to my arm, my hand. Let's get him back in the water. Yeah, came up with a bunch. I pulled him through a bunch of damn grass and over a log and through the woods to grandmother's house. He came. Yeah, and I caught him in a freaking weird spot too. I had to get that damn hook out. Whatever. We're going through the opposite direction. Give me my worm back first. Get rid of the salad. There's my hook. And there's my fish. Nice fish. I think my friend caught that fish the other day because I seen his video and he caught one similar to that, about the same size and pretty much the same spot. So I think we just caught the same fish on close to the same bait. I think he was using a black trick worm. I was using a watermelon seed on that one. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. He might have been using the frog, the horny toad. But that, oh yeah, I got some line there that needs to go, because that fish took me for a ride through a bunch of stuff and a log. If y'all could have seen that, that would I didn't believe that I'd catch that fish because of what I had to pull it through. But I geared him in. What do you do now? You celebrate. And you try again. Heck, I forget what I was even talking about now when I caught that fish. Oh yeah, the mother of all bombs. We just bombed Afghanistan. We killed a bunch of ISIS members, and we dropped a big ass bomb on them. This was the first time that the United States used the Moab in actual real life, usage, instead of not just a test or whatever. But my video shows me with a real bomb. I mean, I go and I visit a real mother of all bombs, and I'm standing there with it, and I'm showing you exactly, I don't understand why they take my video down. And what the deal is, what's going on is pissing me off, is this whole news story is going to be over with and done before they review it, and I'm not going to, get a bunch of views by then. By the time they review it and accept it, this whole news story is not going to be breaking news anymore. So they're kind of screwing me on this deal, with this video. Pisses me off. Okay, let's try this bait caster again. It's kind of a swim bait. I guess you could call that a swim bait on there, but it's a shallow swim bait. It doesn't go too deep, because this pond ain't very deep. It's not very deep at all. It's about probably 10. The deepest spot that I have found in here is probably maybe 12 feet or so. It's not too deep. It's a shallow pond. The deepest is right through the middle. Think if this was a stream, which it probably used to be, and right through the middle is the deepest spot. So the fish like to hang around the edges. Alright, let's get back to the worm, because that seems to be what's working. But I'm just showing y'all, my viewers, that I do listen to you and I read your comments. And if I don't act upon your comments, it's because I know better. I know what works. What works for you, where you live, ain't the same here where I live. Things are different. Totally different things around the world. Around the country. Now, I'm willing to try new things, but I really don't care to try the old things that I have already tried that did not work. For one, I'm willing to try crickets again. I tried crickets in here. I just don't think I tried them correctly. Or maybe not at the right time, I don't know. But I'm willing to try them again. I'm sure that there's a time for crickets, but when I used them, it wasn't the right time for crickets. Worms always work. Real worms or fake worms. They like worms. And bologna. Stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. Got a very small hit, folks. It's gonna be a small bass. You can tell it was a small one. He's barely even hooked. Barely hooked. Sun's starting to go down good now, so they ought to start biting pretty good. Let's get him off. And how in the world? The tail, he had the worm coming out of his mouth, but the tail was going back and was looped around into his gill. I don't know how that happened. I guess he was trying to breathe in, and he sucked the tail of the worm in to his gill. So these people where I'm at now, I guess their backyard, the backyard I'm at right now, they cut the tree down, a live popcorn tree, only to let it fall in the water. No other reason. Yeah. I can't figure out any other reason why they would have cut it down. They just let it fall in the water and left it there. Perfectly good live tree. Now it's dead. Folks, I can't really film right now. There's a bunch of people. As you can hear, there's a whole bunch of people around down this end of the lake. So, I don't know. It's getting dark anyway. Got a late one, folks. Another baby. And he swallowed it again. Man, what's wrong with these fish? They hungry, man. They swallowing them hooks. Just another little one. Oh, I got another one. Or do I? Yeah, I do. No, I don't. The dogs must have scared him off. Y'all know how I feel about that shit. Got another one. He's coming straight at me. Another little one. I don't know how well you can see him. Right there in the camera. He swallowed the hook again. They're inhaling this. They're inhaling these worms. And I'm having trouble getting the hooks out, so something's got to change. I gotta quit because I'm hurting these fish. Come on, settle down. Now it's so dark, folks, I can't even see to get this hook out. It's so damn dark, and I don't have a light with me today. So let's. Come on. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to make gator food out of you. You just shouldn't inhale it like that. Alright. That's enough of him, folks. Good night. Folks, that'll be the last fish. I can't see nothing except this. Thanks for coming fishing with me, everybody. I fished quite a while, and I fished until I couldn't fish no more. Now, if I had a light, I'd probably be able to fish some more, but I ain't got a light with me. I can't see where I'm casting. Right now I can't even see to retie another hook on there. And I got a frog hidden somewhere in the boat that's barking and it's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna go home and finish this whiskey and upload this video for you. Thanks for watching, folks. RednecksGoneWild.com. Please share, like, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But most of all, share this with all your friends and encourage them to subscribe. Folks, these some nasty, stinking ass fish that I got out here in my lake. Now I come in the house and I'm gonna wash my hands. I want this fish off of me. This stinking, nasty smelling fish. They stink horrible. They're just nasty in this pond. Why am I yelling? Anyhow, I'm sorry about that. I'm coming back to you to ask you a question. Now, I've did a couple things. I've washed my hands about 5 times. Still smells like fish. Okay? I've used 100% lemon juice. I've used vinegar. I've used Ajax. And I've used vinegar again. The vinegar seems to help the most, but I'm fixing to go get a bottle of bleach and I'm fixing to wash my hands with bleach. Alright? And I'll see if that works. But what I want you to do is put your comments down below. When you really got these, I mean, these fish, I don't understand why the smell won't come out. It's horrible. It's a horrible, strong stench of fish. These are some nasty ass fish in this water. I'm telling you what. You want to eat them, you go right ahead. But put your comments down below. What do you do to get the smell of nasty ass fish off your hands? Put your comments down below. That's my question for you on this video. Folks, Redneck Mama has a suggestion.
I don't know. Lysol.
Lysol?
Wipes. Disinfecting wipes.
Wipes? I don't have fish on my ass. It's on my hands.
I know. Wash your hands, silly.
Oh, okay. I'll wash my hands with these Lysols and I'll come back and tell you how it works. Alright, this is the Lysol test. Let's rinse that shit off and see how they smell. A lot better, but I still smell fish. Folks, let's try Germ-X. Can you even see it? Let's try that stuff. We'll see. I don't know, man. I'm going to use bleach. I know bleach is going to do it. Bleach is going to be the thing that takes care of this. This is, you know, how you going to come in and eat dinner when your hands smell like rotten fish? And that's exactly what they smell like. They smell like rotten fish. Oh, that smells better now. The Germ-X, after the Lysol worked. Now I smell like I'm ready for a damn hot date. Woohoo! How about it, girls? Any of y'all want to take a little try of this? I don't smell like fish no more.